Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Golden State Valkyries. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. WNBA semifinals and its single elimination. What are your thoughts on this format, fellas?
I absolutely love it, Blake. The intensity in these games is second to none. And after tonight, one team will go home and one will advance. Talk about postseason pressure.
I'm with you, Tim. I'm a sucker for do-or-die games. It's certainly challenging for coaches and players, but isn't that part of the excitement? And I think that excitement is what fuels our passionate WNBA fans.
The Mercury off the tip. Pass to Copper. Outside Whitcomb. Stolen by Tiffany Hayes. And here we go, Valkyries fast break. From deep, drains it from beyond the arc.
The speed of Hayes on display, running the floor with ease.
Outside. And it's Billings with the rebound.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
Here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. And the Valkyries, another three.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Inside. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Brown. Valkyries with the rebound. We played just over a minute here in the first. Burton gets the bucket.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
Outside Billings. Tiffany Hayes for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D is just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
Now here's Copper. She's tightly guarded. And stolen by Thornton. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, they're setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Yeah, that's 5 three-pointers made already in just the first quarter. I mean, they're off to one heck of a start.
Stolen by Kayla Thornton. From outside the arc. And again, Golden State with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Now here's Thomas. Here's Brown. And she can't stop the run as that misses. Back then late for three. Good. First shot, first basket.
Last five makes, all five from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure something.
She's guarded by Billings. Back to Copper. Stolen by Kayla Thornton. Jacks up a three. And again, Golden State with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
We might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Brown. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Step back shot. Copper does not find the hole. Her second miss, and she is now 1 for 3. Thornton, she's covered by Copper. And again, Golden State with the triple.
And that's what built them the early lead. Killer shooting from beyond the arc.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get out there on those shooters. pronto.
And Hayes comes to help. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Now here's Billings. Whitcomb defending. Tiffany Hayes for three. Yes, and it's Billings picking up the assist.
They're off to an incredible start from long range.
Yeah, lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Can they get it? And the basket by Copper.
Fantastic touch from Copper there. You can see how locked in she is scoring inside.
Tiffany Hayes for three. In the Valkyries, another three.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Now here's Copper. Poked away. Billings with it. Now guarded by Copper. Tiffany Hayes for three. Good for the fifth time. 5 shots. She remains perfect.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Copper outside. Just 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it. Up top, Billings. She's covered by Brown. Backman from outside. And again, Golden State with the triple.
They're really struggling defensively. Too many easy buckets. I mean, what was the coach's game plan?
Who knows? And that's a really embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
And they're able to recover. And here's Golden State. Kayla Thornton sinks the triple.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're locked in right now, really making the most out of their possessions.
I love the game plan for this coach early.
And it's out of bounds to the Mercury as Phoenix retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
A big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Bag Bentley with it. Picked up by Sabali. Pass to Hayes. Thornton outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Here's Mack. Now Bonner. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. Off on the layup. Billings with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Drills it from outside.
They've gotten a lot of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks.
It's Burton. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Their offenses come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
Now here's Bonner, and she commits the intentional foul.
I have no idea why she's fouling there. Maybe there's a little bad blood between those two.
Maybe. I mean, that's the only explanation for it, and even then, it's not a very good one.
Goes up on the baseline. Bag Bentley with the rebound. And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Monique Billings with the 3. And again, Golden State with the triple.
And the defense looks stunned. I mean, Brian, it is triple after triple.
Yeah, they seem powerless to stop it. Just hoping they cool off, I guess.
It's going to take more than hope, though. It's going to take some actual defense.
Absolutely.
It's tipped. It's Burton. She's guarded by Williams. The three. Burton gets the bucket.
I mean, come on. You can't allow clean looks from deep like that. Hard to win games that way.
Yeah, most teams will take you to the deep end and drown you with triples if you let them. And that's what's going on here.
The three is up. Buries the long-range jumper.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Now here's Bonner. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And it's the Valkyries' ball. Back Henley from outside. And the Valkyries, another three.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
And Zandalasini gets it to go.
They've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
It has. They've done a good job recognizing anytime they've had numbers and then taking advantage. We've seen it again and again.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Valkyries ahead, running away with this one. And we'll bring you the start of quarter two when we return. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And for the Valkyries here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
You know, it's really about limiting your mistakes, and they've done that here in the first.
And I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways to widen that turnover margin.
And it's the Valkyries' ball. Lets it go from deep. Drains the three-pointer.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Copper outside. Lots of room. That one a little long. And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Charles. And the Valkyries, another three.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that D can afford to give to her.
Back to Bonner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not afraid to do work in the trenches. Bonner has a nice touch around the rim.
Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
That's just not enough coverage. Basically none. Defense does not look good there.
Pass to Copper. To the inside. Here's Mack. Rebound by Rupert. And here's Golden State. Three-pointer. And again, Golden State with the triple. Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. Now here's Copper. Not a lot of room. He can't get that one to fall.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Ball's knocked loose. And she's all alone. Shoots the three. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Another fast break bucket. That's been their not-so-secret weapon.
Boy, and the defense consistently a step slow in transition. At some point, they've got to make the adjustment.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second period. And the Valkyries, another three.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Bonner to halt the run. The Mercury with another miss.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
A nice shot by Charles.
She's really getting involved in the offense here after being held without a single point in the first quarter.
To the wing, right side. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Here's Bonner. The Valkyries pull it in.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down, stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep your composure.
To the middle. Here's Mack. Off target at the rim.
Defensively, that's just a freebie. Should have been 2 points.
Here's Andalassini.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
The defense has not done a good job of getting after her because that's her second three-pointer this quarter.
Down low. And here we go, Valkyries fast break. From downtown.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
Wow, she is putting on a clinic from outside. She's got the 4 in the game, but 3 of them have come in this quarter. How about that?
Now here's Copper.
He's guarded closely.
The shot's just not dropping for her today.
Fast break, here's the Valkyries.
Takes the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
Another fast break score for them, and they've really made the most of their transition game. I think the coach is really happy about that.
And the differential there is what stands out. They've also denied those runouts defensively.
Outside Charles. For 3. Good for the 5th time. 5 shots. She remains perfect.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Here's Copper, and she drops it in from the low post.
The defense on her has to be airtight, guys, and that was far from it.
From the arc.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Copper outside. Copper drawing the double team.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there. Here's Andalassini. Bonner defending.
Here's Rupert. And again, Golden State with the triple.
What a performance. It seems like every 3 she shoots is going to go in. I mean, she is in the zone.
That's tipped.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Here's Andalassini.
In the Valkyries, another 3.
This is an amazing performance she's putting on from three-point range in the second quarter.
Pass to Bonner. To the paint.
Here's Mack.
And they'll keep possession. Down low. Now Andalassini. It's stolen by Kalia Cooper. And a fast break now for the Mercury. Looking to end the run. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Cams it from downtown.
Yeah, she's a big reason why they have the lead because, look, she's made all of her field goals so far and remains a hot hand.
Copper outside.
You know, it's been a tough quarter for her offensively. She hasn't been able to give them the lift they really need.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
Starting to pull away here. They're putting some points up.
Yeah, this one's threatening to get out of hand pretty soon.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Can't hit from in close.
She's sort of lost in this quarter. Nothing's going right for her.
Here's Andalassini.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Here's Copper.
Valkyries with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
That is not an easy shot right there. She had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, needed a little arc on that one with the size mismatch, but hey, she did it perfectly.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the possession.
They've had an awful quarter, a terrible ball security.
Here's Charles. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, you got to like her shot selection today. She set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Sabali to stop the drought. And it's good on the lay-in.
Using her length to find her shot inside. Sabali is a real threat on the interior.
Andalassini. She's covered by Thomas. No coverage that time.
She's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss.
Pass to Sabali. That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
From past the arc. Oh, and she just knocked down the buzzer beater. Wow.
What a humongous shot to cap their run going into the break. They finished off that half on a roll.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Valkyries ahead.
Just dominating this one. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. It's been one outstanding game from Charles.
How about her scoring in the first half? She looked like a very different player today, an elite player.
Yeah, and she's been a pleasant surprise for them, that's for sure. She really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
Outside Hayes. Hits it from three-point range.
I'm such a fan of the pace and the rhythm that Hayes plays with. I mean, she can get herself going in no time.
On the wing, Kalia Copper. Here's the teardrop. Caitlin Thornton with the block. Outside Billings. Here's Burton. Good, and the assist goes to Billings.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Pass to Copper. Shot from 12. Burton with the rebound.
I'm marking that one down. I mean, it's going to be a long time until we see her miss another one like that.
Wasted no time on that one.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They're 3 for 3.
Now Whitcomb. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now here's Brown. And stolen by Hayes. A one-on-one situation. There's the three.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
Still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Outside Whitcomb. Pass to Brown. Back to Whitcomb. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Billings.
0 for 4 to start the second half. They're getting restless out there.
For 3, Tiffany Hayes. It's good for her 8th straight basket and only 8 attempts.
I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off the way they've come out blazing in this second half with 5 straight makes.
Here's Copper. Misses from short range.
5 shots without a make. A ragged start coming out of halftime.
Here's Burton.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
And add another 3-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
To end the run.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. A nice shot by Benley.
They've had a fantastic start to the second half. Haven't missed a shot yet.
Pass to Copper. And it's Kayla Thornton with the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Whitcomb with it. Guarded now by Hayes. 6 to shoot. Brown sets a screen. Free throw line jumper. Benley with the rebound.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Took in no time at all on that one.
Wow. I mean, what can you say?
They're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Burton with the rebound. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
And that one's good. Hayes.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
Tipped away.
Fast break. Here's the Valkyries.
The tray.
Burton gets the bucket.
This is a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Pass to Thomas. Whitcomb. Clock at 6. Floats one up. And Temi Benley with the block.
She has yet to hit a shot this quarter and really just can't get it.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Valkyries.
Rupert. And the 3 ball is good.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Looking to end the drought. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bonner. Takes the 3.
Rejected by Tiffany Hayes.
And they turn it over. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation. It's Burton. She's covered by Copper.
And the Valkyries, another three.
It's nice to see she's found her rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can see her confidence. Everything she's putting up from long range, it seems to be going down.
Got a piece of it. Here's Rupert. 12 points for her. Zandelasini, guarded by Sabali. Three, Tiffany Hayes.
And the Valkyries, another three.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain him from three.
Bonner on the wing. Pass to Mack. Sabali. Missed inside. And their offense is really clicking here.
I can see them adding more points to this run.
And that one's good. Hayes.
She's just putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous scoring output.
Bonner outside. They set a pick. Looking to get back on track. And the layup is up and in.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Here's Burton.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Dewana Bonner's got room. And it's Dewana Bonner again missing. Pass to Rupert. Three-pointer. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Now Copper. And here's Sabali. Mack. Back to Sabali. Pulls up on the wing. Zandelasini pulls it in. Let's go with a three.
And the Valkyries, another three.
He's been filling it up from way outside. I love seeing this kind of rain.
To the middle. Here's Bonner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
The three. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Here's Burton.
And the Valkyries, another three.
The defense scattered all over the place in the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Pass to Mack. Bonner. And there's the foul. It'll go on Hayes.
Tiffany Hayes.
That's foul number 2 for her. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And so here's Phoenix. Bonner outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. The three ball hits the three-point bomb. Here's Bonner. She's got 8. To stop the run. He got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Valkyries on top, opening a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. We're getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Phoenix with the ball. Dewana Bonner double team. Just 4 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Three on the clock. This one for 3. That shot off the mark.
Some of the shots she's taken today have been absolute head scratchers. She's out there playing like it's a game of horse, and it's not.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball. Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open. Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from three-point range, but the shot was there for her.
To the inside. And there's the 3-second violation. And the Mercury making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Copper, no good.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Gauntlet.
And the Valkyries, another 3.
And now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up much longer.
When was the last time they missed, Tim? This is just a remarkable shooting display.
They're putting on a clinic.
Honor, no good.
She's gotten so much defensive attention all game long, and I think it's really thrown her off.
And the Valkyries, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
And again, unable to change momentum here. Up top of me here. Pass is on Dallasini. Fires from deep.
And the Valkyries, another 3.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove. That tray has been deadly.
Copper outside. It's a deflection. And here we go, Valkyries fast break. There's the triple. It's good for the 7th time this game, and she shot 7 and made 7. I think that's 100%. Pass to Bonner. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter.
Trying to battle back, but she's struggling this quarter.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Looking to end her cold spell, and it's blocked. And here we go, Valkyrie's fast break. Here's a me here. Connects from three-point range.
Now this team wants a me here to make enough threes to keep the D honest. They don't need volume from her.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
To end the drought. Bonner drives in, and it's good on the layup.
We've seen an obvious improvement out of her since halftime, and she just didn't really have a whole lot working for her in the first half.
Gets it to go from downtown. Phoenix with the ball. Bonner outside. Williams Williams. Pass to Copper.
Valkyries pull it in.
And here's Zandalicini for three.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
Now, this is what every player wants to turn into.
Oh, it's a great feeling, and we know from experience, Tip. But look, let me tell you this. She is feeling it right now.
Here's Sabali. And no good trying to use the glass. Here's Ami here.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
And so here's Phoenix. Pass to Copper. Up top, Sabali. That's tipped.
Fast break, here's the Valkyries. Here's Rupert. And again, Golden State with the triple.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break. When you can shoot like she can, I mean, if you got it, take it.
And here's the fast break. Pass to Zandalicini. Fires for three.
And the Valkyries, another three.
Now here's Williams. Inside.
Here's Mack.
And again, Phoenix no good.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
She's got a nice stroke from long range. And if she's going to keep getting those opportunities, if I'm the coach, if I'm her teammates, keep shooting.
Bonner outside. Will it go?
Pass to Mack.
6 to shoot. Here's Williams. And she can't bank that one in.
Now here's Ami here.
Watches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
Here's Copper. No good with the elbow jumper. And they're on a really nice roll here.
You know, the most impressive thing is they haven't wasted any of the opportunities they've been getting.
Here's Ami here.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
Williams with it. Pass to Copper. Zandalicini pulls it in.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Now Williams. And here's Bonner. Pass to Copper. Down low. Here's Sabali. Good, and the assist goes to Kalia Copper.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
Puts up a three. It's good for her 8th straight basket in only 8 attempts.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And the Mercury with possession.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
Here's Williams.
Pass to Mack. Here's Rupert. And again, Golden State with the triple.
And they're not finished yet. We're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Sabali, good.
She's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Pass to Zandalicini. Launches a three.
And again, Golden State with the triple.
Since halftime, she has been cash money from beyond the arc. When she's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
And here's Copper. Guns up empty down low. She's guarded by Williams. And there it is.
Well done to finish that one off.
From deep. It's off.
And so the Golden State Valkyries have won the series.
And such a huge moment for this team. Knowing that they have conquered the last milestone before reaching the WNBA Finals.
We've seen this team fight through adversity, adjust their approach, fine-tune their strategy, and now a remarkable series is in the books with their name on it.
It's going to be so exciting, guys, to see them in the finals. A whole season of hard work culminating in the opportunity to win the WNBA championship. And now winning that elusive title is within their grasp.
And that'll do it tonight in the WNBA playoffs. For my broadcast partners, Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next time for another playoff game.